At 4:10 a.m., I woke up to the sound of my front door closing. Not slamming, not sneaking. Just confidently closing, like whoever was leaving had every right to be doing so. I lay there for a few seconds, half asleep, telling myself I was imagining things. Then I heard the engine start. Not my engine. Deeper, louder, wrong. I sat up in bed. I live alone. Or at least I'm supposed to. The only other person with a key is my older brother, and he was out of town for work. I grabbed my phone and went straight to the window that looks over the street. The driveway was empty. The spot where my brand new pickup truck had been parked was completely empty. No broken glass. No skid marks. Just nothing. Like it had never been there. I didn't panic right away. My brain tried to protect me. Tried to find explanations. Maybe I parked it somewhere else. Maybe I moved it last night and forgot. Maybe it was stolen by professionals. Then I remembered. The spare key. My younger brother had asked for it 2 weeks ago. Said he wanted to clean the house properly while I was at work. I'd hesitated, but my mom had said, "Why are you so suspicious?" "He's your brother." Grabbed my phone and checked my messages. Nothing. No missed calls. No texts. Then at 4:23 a.m., a message came in from a number I didn't recognize. Bropoles don't freak out. That was it. No punctuation. No explanation. My hands went cold. I replied immediately, asking where my truck was. The typing bubble appeared, disappeared, appeared again. Then nothing. At 5:02 a.m., another message came through. This time with a photo. My truck was upside down in a ditch. The front end was crushed. The windshield shattered. One tire completely ripped off. Police lights flashing in the background. I stared at the photo until my eyes started to hurt. Another message followed, longer this time. It was from my brother's friend. Someone I'd met exactly once at a family barbecue. He said they were all mostly fine. He said they'd taken my truck on a late-night drive just to chill. He said my brother had been drinking but insisted he could drive. He said the crash happened when my brother tried to overtake another vehicle on a narrow road. I screenshotted everything. By 7 a.m., my mom was in the kitchen making tea like it was any other morning. I walked in and told her my truck was gone. She didn't even look up. She said, "You probably parked it somewhere else." I told her it was crashed. She laughed. Actually laughed. Said I was being dramatic before breakfast. I showed her the photo. I watched denial take over her face in real time. She said it didn't look like my truck. Said lots of trucks look the same. Said someone must be trying to scam me. I didn't argue. I just waited. At 10:30 a.m., my brother came home in a police car. Minor injuries. Big attitude. My mom rushed outside crying, thanking God he was alive. She didn't ask how it happened. She didn't ask whose truck it was. She didn't ask why the police were involved. Inside the house, my brother started lying immediately. Said I'd said yes. Said I'd left the keys out. Said the crash wasn't his fault. Said someone else had been driving at first. Then he cried. My mom turned to me with that familiar look. The one that said, "Please don't make this harder than it has to be." She told me to stop blaming him. Told me accidents happen. Told me family forgives. I smiled. She asked me why I was smiling. I told her I was just relieved we were finally being honest. Then I asked if she wanted me to call the insurance company, or if she wanted to. Silence. I reminded her the truck was in my name. I reminded her he wasn't insured. I reminded her he was drunk. I reminded her I had proof. That's when her world cracked. Update 1, insurance rejected the claim. Unauthorized driver, intoxication, total loss. Loan still active. $31,000 remaining. My mom spent hours on the phone crying, arguing, threatening. It didn't matter, my brother stayed in his room. When he came out, he said he'd pay me back one day. I didn't respond. Update 2. 2 weeks later, my mom asked me if I could let it go. Said holding on to anger would poison the family. I told her I wasn't angry. I was just done pretending actions don't have consequences. My brother called me heartless. Update 3. 3 months later, my mom told my brother he needed to move out. Not immediately, but soon. She said trust was gone. She said she was tired. He blamed me. Update 4, 6 months passed. My mom changed, quieter, stronger, no more excuses. My brother got a job. Sent small payments. Posted online about growth. My mom didn't comment. Final update. A year later, my brother came over sober, calmer, apologetic. Not begging. not blaming, just acknowledging. My mom listened, didn't promise anything. Later that night, she asked me if I regretted not protecting him. I told her no. I told her sometimes the most loving thing you can do is step aside and let reality do its job. She nodded. Some lessons cost money. Some cost relationships. Some cost illusions. And sometimes losing a truck saves you from losing yourself.